my baby Pixie. So much, Mama. Okay, guys, we had a request, one more request, and I wanted to do it while I had the stuff in the house. I didn't have to go out and buy anything. I had everything in the house. So I make one. A couple of people have asked for it since like probably 3 months. People started like going, "Hey, could you make this?" Or I'm wondering if you could make this.
Hold on. I was talking about the TV. I forgot I had this on.
Shut
I
up.
was looking at the TV. I go, how stupid is that? Holy crap.
Oh, why are you 16 minutes? Yeah. You don't like it?
No, just the.
I love 16 minutes.
Someone was standing on pink and they were making it. Like, what the hell is that?
So, Cool Gamer, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are making. Oh, is that too loud, Cool Gamer? We are making picadillo.
Yeah, I think I'm too loud.
Picadillo is basically your carne. When we were growing up, my mom pretty much made things that stretched. So what we had was we either had like not even potatoes that much, but like potatoes and beans and rice or whatever. So in one video, and I do have another video of rice. I'm going to be doing rice. Here I'm browning some meat. And you guys, if you're going to use 2 pounds, if you have a lot of family, you gotta stop yelling. I'm trying to yell so they can hear me over there. Is it too loud?
A little bit. Just gotta talk normal.
Okay, so the picadillo this is me and Joe. This is how much we're gonna eat. But if you guys, my daughter and my son love this, but the way you guys would never believe it. Their grandma, my ex-mother-in-law, used to make picadillo, and she made it with corn, a can of green beans, corn, whatever she had of vegetables in the freezer or in the what's it called? Whatever she had for vegetables in the cupboard or in the freezer. I mean, we basically had my son, my daughter, me, my ex-husband, and then she had another son that had 2 or 3 kids. So she was making for a large family. So this is like that kind of stretch it meal. My mom has always made it with just papas. That's the only way I had it growing up. I made it the other way because my ex-husband, obviously, and my kids liked it like that. But I was fine, whatever feeds your kids, I'm down for it. So back here, I have some hot oil. I'm getting hot. I have some rice that I just rinsed off. It works fine if you don't rinse it off. It's up to you guys if you want to rinse off your rice or not. But a lot of times this is served with that rice with it. I know you think there's potatoes in this. You don't need rice. But again, this is just kind of the things that we ate to stretch the meals for our kids. And for, when you have like 4 kids or 3 kids. So this is just rice. And I have oil in there. And I'm sure plenty of y'all have homemade recipes for your rice. I have done the boil, the tomato, the onion, the garlic in a pan, and then you blend it. Nowadays, I do tomato sauce. Canned tomatoes.
Have you seen it? But Bootsy777 said, "What's cooking?"
Bootsy, we are making picadillo. Baby, you got to stretch my back. It's right here on this side.
Oh, there you
go. Oh, shizzles. That's good.
All right.
Okay, so here I have.
Chase is in.
Papas.
Great Dane.
Mom. Oh, I didn't tell any of my family. Casey, tell Grandma and everybody. I forgot to tell everybody.
Great Dane Mom is in.
Hello, my Great Dane Mom. We are making picadillo. I'm putting some garlic powder. I'll put a little bit of cominos in it, but right now I'm just browning my carne. Right, once my carne gets, we ran out of garlic, you guys. How does a Mexican woman not have garlic in her house? Talk about it. I don't know. I'm going to watch this because it's getting a little hot.
Our video's not clear.
It's not?
Not clear.
Oh, is it on Wi-Fi or not?
I don't know.
Let me see. Sorry about that.
Wi-Fi's on.
Hey, Pixie Girl Mama.
What's that mean?
Is that working now?
No, it's all pixely.
There's nothing you can do. You're about to die. I would charge that.
Yeah.
Hey, can you guys see it at all? Are you guys limited? Is it Here, baby, can you take that so I don't burn my stuff?
Right.
Thank you. As soon as this rice right here is just, I'm browning it, honey. I'm browning my, I don't want to get this too close. Last time we had you guys so close into the food, it made our phone overheat. We had to stick you guys in the freezer. We're a whole mess, you guys.
Yeah, not sure why that is.
Why don't you ask everybody if it's clear, honey?
I will.
Was it just what you thought, or did somebody in the comments say it?
No, someone said it.
Okay.
And I'm seeing it too.
Well, we're on the Wi-Fi. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to get that brown. I'm trying to get this done. Once my meat is done, I have garlic powder. I do put cominos in it once I get... This is literally the easiest meal. Once your hamburger meat is done, you guys, then I'm just got... Oh, shoot. I got to take all this out of here. How could I forget that, honey? I forgot I have to drain the... The size of your papas is totally up to you guys. This is the size we do. Just depending on how fast you want it done. Once it's like this, you're literally just going to drop them in. That's it, you guys. Pretty much. And then if you guys, I mean, this again was about a half a pound. Joe and I don't eat that much, and especially if we're going to have a side of that. If we're having a side of this. Pixie, baby, I haven't seen you in so long. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen. I'm so happy for your move. Oops, I dropped some water in there. Okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, it's like almost stop motion type of stuff, and then gets pixely. Not sure what's going on.
Don't know. Our Wi-Fi's on. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Hi guys, how you doing? Hey chat. They're not sure what's going on the video quality. Hopefully it'll get better. Oh, you're under mine.
Yeah. That's
me. Can see, just couldn't see fine details if you're going to have any. Oh, thank you, Pixie. Pixie, why aren't you blue?
Looks better now.
Sorry, Mama.
Now it's clear.
I swear you were blue, Pixie. Pixie, can you type something really quick? Hey, Dizzy. Perfecto.
Now it's clear as a bell.
Stop.
Clear as a bell. Look at the difference. Look at clear as a bell.
I'm sorry.
That was weird.
I'm sorry.
Did you do something?
I did nothing. The Wi-Fi is just a hot spot, you guys.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Great day, Mom. Cheer. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, Mama. Thank you, Mama. I don't know why. Every time you came in here before, weren't you blue? I think that happened to Burks, too, or something. Okay, I'm going to finish one so that way I can focus on the other. Okay, guys? Maybe I got to stop moving it like what I'm doing right now. All right. All right, ready, guys? I'm going to finish this. Here's some whole tomatoes. I'm putting them in. Just a can of whole tomatoes. And if you have it, use it. I have a little tomato sauce. I'm going to add some water in here. But y'all know I'm going to use my tool because I don't go anywhere without my tool. Burke's made a freaking, I'm obsessed. Everybody, please thank Pixie Girl because we have the most beautiful pans because of her. Ching now. Y'all don't say those words. Okay? That's going to get you in trouble in a store, at work, or anywhere you guys go. I just got to rinse off my tool. You're going to add about a half a cup of water because you need those papas to get done. I have actually seen people that put cooked papas in here. I was not brought up making my papas beforehand. I put my papas in here, and then I cook them. So I'm going to move this back for a minute. Okay. In this right here, Joe, should I break it down for him? All the different things?
Go ahead.
Okay. In this, you can use just whole tomatoes. Like you saw me use the canned tomatoes. You can use raw Roma tomatoes, just diced up and thrown in there. You can throw jalapenos in there. You can throw a can of green beans, drain all the liquid out, and just put them in there. You can throw a can of corn in there. You can throw calabaza. Calabacita is like a squash. Um, Hold on, guys. This is a calabacita, you guys. This is they're a little bit smaller. They do taste a tiny bit different, but here's a calabacita. It's just like a squash or a zucchini, but that's a calabacita. Okay, you can dice it up into circles. I want to save this so I can make a different dish with you guys. It's called calabaza de puerco. It's basically pork, like a pork steak, and you like what's the word I'm looking for? Fry it, and then we're gonna stick this in it and add some different stuff in it. But anyways, that's why I'm not throwing it in here, you guys. Joe and I kind of really like the. I'm Let me show you. I'm laying it flat, but you want to make sure there's oil on all of your rice or it's never going to toast. You want to keep your fire on high. As soon as you get a chance to like only focus on this, kick your fire on high. Okay, because that's the only way this is going to toast. Then you're going to get your spoon and you're going to get it and turn it over. You need to move it around to get it all brown. The flavor is, that's what you're doing. You don't have to. I know I've seen some people actually use a rice cooker and then make Mexican rice. Cooking it in a pan will get you flavor. Okay.
Dizzy says, "Ooh, that's the name of those, huh? I've been calling them Mexican squash."
Calabacitas. This is just chunks of papas. You can do them the way I made a breakfast hash the other day. They're big squares. You can do them like this. My mom has always made them like this, like in the like slices like this, versus a big cube. This is just how my mom has done it. I try to do it a lot like my mom. One, it's nostalgic for me. Two, when I cook with you guys, I want to make it. I mean, there's ancestry that goes behind it. You know what I mean? I want to keep it as authentic as my mom. You know, like a 70-year-old recipe or an 80-year-old recipe. I'm going to put some onion in here. I know I have a little, but I want to put a little more in there. So I'm putting a little more onion in here. I'm saving some onion so I can put it in my rice. If your family, kids, or anybody don't like onion, omit this and put this. It does the same. Hey, Grateful! It does the same thing. Okay, guys? What you can do is put it in your Ninja and just emulsify your onion. Y'all know. Just kidding. I won't do it. Joe gets mad at me because I use it too much. Well, you know what, Joe? Joe's too much, bro.
Make sure you explain the rice really well. There's some folks in here that are going, I think it's Brenda.
Brenda
tried making it and it was crunchy.
Okay,
I
Mama.
think she added enough water or something.
Yep. When you get it, that's all from just kind of it's gonna get brown and toasty. When you see the line where the rice is, you're gonna put water so that it covers the rice. Then you put a lid on it, and you cannot look at it, touch it. So preferably use a clear glass lid so you can see that you're not running out. The reason I say you want to make sure the water is above. Say here's the rice. Make sure your water is above your rice, because you're not going to be touching it for the next 20 minutes, and you want the rice to absorb all of that. And I know people use sazon. I know some people use chicken bouillon, but a lot of times I don't use sazon or chicken bouillon. I know you can, and it's your option. They sell it a little packet, but I've always cooked it from my own flavors. If I had Romas, I would have done a pot over here I could have added here. And this right here is whole tomatoes, or you can get away with a can of tomato sauce. Tomato sauce back here is no different than whole tomatoes. You will probably more than likely want to blend it though. Like if you're going to use whole tomatoes like Romas and you boil it in a pan, you'll want to blend it. But if you're going to go with just this bandeja right here, and I'm gonna move this around to make sure all of my papas and my hamburger meat are getting incorporated. And I need to add a little more water, and I'm gonna put a lid on this because what's gonna cook this is the steam from that covering up. You know what I mean? I need that to be covered. Daddy, do you know where the big thing is?
What is it?
my big lid that goes with my gray one. Okay, this, yes, please. See how it's a little brown, you guys? It's not white anymore. Here's my white rice. Here's the brown rice. It's a little closer. See, it's a little brown versus the white. Okay, this to me is enough that I'm going to put this over here. Thank you, sugar.
Yep.
And I'm going to put water in my here, and I'm going to put a lid on this one too. This is what I made these before the live. I just wanted to have tortillas for dinner, so I made these really quick. To be honest with you, I had the masa. I felt like a tortilla at 2 in the morning, and so I got up and made tortilla. So I just needed to roll them out. There's a video. I would love you guys, if anybody has any trouble with the tortillas, I'll literally work with it to figure out, are you putting too much oil? Are you putting not enough oil? You got to put Crisco like you do with a pie crust, lard, manteca, it says lard on the side, or oil, like cooking oil that you put in here. This is how much water I have, Brenda. See, my rice is just below it. Okay, now I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to put the onion. If you don't like onion, use the onion powder. If you don't mind it, I'd put it in a Ninja and emulsify it and it turns into nothing, the way Joe did with the chili sauce. Me and Joe love onion, so we don't mind having onion in here at all. Okay, I'm going to put some tomato sauce. If you have tomato paste, it's same. It does the same thing, you guys. Tomato sauce, tomato paste, they are coincide with each other. Okay, I'm adding garlic powder and onion powder to my rice. So I'm going to put the same garlic powder, onion powder, and cominos in there. And I would start with a teaspoon of each one. And then your salt is to taste, but I'm kind of heavy on the salt. So I'll put a half a teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to let this, I need to get a lid for this one really quick. Where have you been, my love? ¿Dónde está mi amor? Sorry, guys. I'm going to cover this. I want to make sure I can see it, but I'm going to put this on the back, and I'm going to let it hang out. Not going to touch it. You don't want to touch it anymore. Once the lid goes on it, I better... Oh, it smells so Mexican in my house right now. It's funny. Not that we don't eat like that, but it's just funny when it smells like your grandma's house or something. I only had a little tomato sauce, so that's why I have to add a little bit more paste. And then you blend it. You're not going to be able to touch it, so make sure you move everything around. It's just, my mama you're not even allowed to take the lid off of it, let alone put a fork in it. Put a fork in it. This is what this looks like. I haven't put any salt in here. And remember, you've got potatoes in there, guys. You got to season your papas. Garlic powder, onion powder, cominos are what you're going to put in here. Cominos, garlic powder, and onion powder. And if you even cook your meat with it, it doesn't matter. You still need to add it because there's liquid, there's papas. It still needs to have flavor. And if your meat will just be seasoned, which I always say, make sure you season your meat, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, just, lightly. You get your flavors going for your carne. Once you add the liquid and the papas, then you got to remember that's got to get seasoned. So when you season the liquid, you're actually seasoning the papas. Because you're basically what's that word? You're basically boiling your papas. You're getting your papas some flavor right now. And see how much, even though I only had a little bit of carne, I just made a whole pot. And if my son and daughter were here, I'd probably make some beans. Because if that's all the meat I had, I'd want to, when you have kids, you kind of if I have more than one thing on my plate, if I have just this, it's going to be in a bowl and they're going to eat the whole bowl. But if I have a plate, I'm going to have beans, rice, and this, and some tortillas. The kids are going to get full. My son is literally a heavyweight wrestler. He's not gordo, he's just muscular. He's like, he was a state champion wrestler, you guys. He looks like somebody's mama that took care of him. My Dixie baby. Billtown's here too. Man, y'all. I'm so excited. Hey, Stacy, mama. Jeez, you guys. How did I not know Stacy's here? Pixie's here. I love you guys. Okay. Um, if you tomato paste works just fine, you guys, when you're making your rice or this. Tomato sauce works just fine. Those are the quick versions. If we had the items, I was going to do it the other way. I would put some water about that high, and I would put 2 Romas, maybe 3 Romas in here. I put a half an onion and a couple of garlic cloves, and I put it back there and I'd let it boil. Okay, and once my tomatoes looked like they were cracking a little bit, then I would get this, and I would use, or I put it in my Ninja, and I put all that like sauce and juice and everything, and I pour it in here or here. That's kind of like the staple for either one. Instead of using tomato sauce, our abuelitas and aunts and tias and everybody would just use Roma. You can use, I'll probably put jalapenos in here for Joe because he does like it spicy. You can use serranos, jalapenos. Like I said before, you can use frozen peas or canned peas, calabacita. You can use corn. My kid's grandma actually even put mushrooms in it. I mean, she literally sometimes just cleaned out her fridge, but my kids didn't mind it, and I respected my mother-in-law. And if that's what she does, that's what she does. That's because my mom didn't make it like that. I mean, that's just a Mexican culture thing, you guys. You just respect them. You respect your abuelitas, whether it's my abuelita or my kid's abuelita. You respect them because they've gone on. They've gone through hard times. They've gone through the depression. They've learned how to cook and make things stretch for our kids. So we look at them as wise. And how could I not respect my kid's grandma? You know what I mean? It's kind of a respect thing. I know Joe makes a little bit of a joke about it, saying, "Going,
Nova was a
hey,
good
you
girl.
respect me, you respect me." But in Mexican culture, we truly believe you respect your elders, you respect the people that went before you. Um,
Did you
they've
find everything you needed?
Daddy, I did because all this stuff is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get the lid for my thing. Do you want to put this on?
Yeah.
So that's, see, now I can see it. Brenda, can you see this, honey? Look at right here. Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. You can see right there. I'm going to put my fire just on low now, but I can see where the water is. And if you don't want it to run out of water, as much as you're not supposed to open it and do anything, you can still open it if you're running low on water, because running out of water means you're almost about to lose your whole pot of comida. So this is done pretty much, y'all. If I was going to add vegetables, I'd add it right now while it's steaming. Once my meat's done, that's when you add your other vegetables in it. Some people put carrots in it. Slice them squared, frozen, regular. I don't put carrots because I barely like carrots other than with ranch dip. That's me. Some people do it. Joe and I don't eat. We like papas, carne, cebolla, no más. Okay? This, I might add a little. When you open, I'll show you. Never mind. You want to make sure your water is at least room temperature, not cold water, because the water needs to be able to help this right now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what's wrong?
Your mic is cutting in and out.
Okay, I'm going to take it off. Thank you, Mama. So this right here, I want to make sure that if I am going to use this water for this, it's got to be hot and ready right now. If I have cold water in here, it's almost going to stop the cooking of this. So this water going in has to be ready to be used right now. Warm to hot. That's it. Those are your only options. So it's getting low. I'll look it up and show you guys. See, kind of
Somebody's mama
see it's kind of bubbling a little bit.
Baby, sounds here too.
kind of bubbling there. You see a little hole. So I'm going to get some of this, and it's going to float up. See it floating up? That's what you want it to do. When it doesn't float up,
jeez, you guys. How did I not know species
cover it again with a little water. You'll be able to see from your rice. Your rice won't look skinny. See, it still kind of looks skinny on them.
tomato paste works just fine, you
Probably
guys.
only needs like another 5 minutes. Center is probably the only part that's not done yet. When they're done, they will look in a puffiness. They won't look. They won't look skinny. I don't know what else to say. They won't look skinny. I want to take these out. You don't have to. I like my rice to be good fit. Just good fit. Just kidding.
You're gonna have to put your mic back on, babe.
You can't hear me?
It's too much. You use this one.
You can't hear me right now?
It's weird.
Oh, really?
Just got another message.
What does it say? Can you hear me now?
Got that thing in the thing?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, yeah, probably that. Let me take it out.
No, just use that.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I'll let you know.
Okay. So this is what you want to do. You
Yeah.
mainly want to get
Just talk
this.
normal.
Okay.
You're good.
See that? You're going to eventually, all of that water, I'm going to put this back on it.
You're good to go, babe.
Okay, baby.
Nice.
Good. Okay. So this is low because it's almost done. This is on medium to medium high because I need that water to dissolve now. Okay. I've already got it to the part where it's 75% done. The only thing you did wrong, Brenda, was you just didn't let it finish cooking, honey. You were almost there. All you had to do was add a little bit more water. And you can even time yourself. It's going to be about a 20 minutes to make rice. Okay, let's take a peek at this.
You're really good. Just the correct tone. Correct
Me and
levels.
Joe really like these big tomatoes. That's why I make them. I leave them whole. I could put just canned tomato sauce, but Joe and I really like our what's it called? We like our chunks of tomato. Joe can't have too much, but homegirl likes it. Yeah, I'm sure they heard that really well. Can you guys hear me now? You guys are in my fridge with me. How cool! You guys are in the fridge with me. Hello. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. I'm a mess. All right, Daddy. All right, all right, all right. What's your?
Not keep an eye on it. That's bothering me.
What's that? The sound?
I'm listening all the time.
No. This is by choice, guys.
Group said this is such a friendly channel.
Aw, stop, Betty. You're just the sweetest, honey. I want to be friendly. I want you guys to feel welcomed. I don't want you guys feeling like, why did I come to this channel? I just gave an hour of my time to her. No, I want you guys to enjoy coming here. All right, we're going to leave that right now. And don't, you guys need tasting it before we do the tink. You always want to taste your food when you have people coming, even if your man's going to taste it. Don't you want to know that you're giving your man a flavor that tastes all good? Okay, I'm going to grab a spoon so I can taste that so I can adjust if it needs a little tomatoes, it needs a little more garlic. You just listen now.
Oh yeah, they can hear me.
Bueno, muy bueno. Ooh, picoso already. That's hot already, you guys. Ooh, Jesus, I must have put just the jalapeno in my mouth. And this is where you fluctuate. If it doesn't have, I want a little more onion taste, this is where you do it, guys. While it's still just sitting there and you don't, it's not raw anymore because if they, in order to make powder, they had to dry, they had to cook it and dry it. Onion and garlic are not raw when it's in the powder form. If it's raw garlic, it's going to have to cook. So if you're going to add it right here, you cannot add fresh. You have to add powder. Okay, I'm going to cover it, and that's done. My fire's completely off on it, and that's just going to hang out. If you want more water, you guys are welcome to do it. Welcome to do it. But then remember, if you add more water, anybody know? If you add more water, you're going to have to add more seasonings because you just diluted what you had. So if you're going to serve it, so like in the winter, I make this more as a soup. I put a lot of liquid so Joe can eat it from a bowl and he can get down. Some people use this as tacos. Some people use this for the torta. I mean, you can eat it as a taco, whatever way you want. I'm going to scoot you guys so I can move this.
When do you know your rice is done?
When all of your, I'm going to show you guys. Oops. Is that Brenda?
No, that's me.
Oh, okay. I wanted to tell Brenda. Brenda, when you get to right here, see how there's holes in it? Okay, I'm going to turn off my fire because the holes, well, let me rephrase that. You'll want to take a piece out to make sure it's tender. Take a piece out, try it. It's tender. So now that means all this in here, I want it to dissolve out.
So you take your top off
So
and
you
leave
take
it
your
off?
top up. No. You're going to always keep your lid on your rice.
Oh.
See what it looks like? I want, like, say I'm going to get the plates ready, the tortillas ready. I'm going to add more salt because we are salt fools. I can't mix it, guys. I can't mix it. Once it's done, you're done. You don't get to mix it anymore. When you know when you're going to do it, whoever takes the first plate out, that's who's going to mix it. You're going to grab some, but you're going to mix it when you grab it. That's it. You don't get an option right now. Fork is your only tool you're going to use. Like that. Push in, push in, push in. That's it. Push in. Push in. You don't use any spoons. You don't use any wooden spoon. You don't use nothing. Because this is considered fluffing your rice when you use a fork. You're fluffing it by pushing it and moving it around. Okay? You don't want to serve them mashed potatoes and they thought they were going to get rice. Okay? There's a little bit of liquid. I like mine like that. If you like yours a little bit more runny, then you just get your fire and you put it on low until that last bit goes. Okay? If I had cilantro right now, I would lay cilantro on the top and it would just incorporate into the final bits of it. I don't have cilantro, but it's okay. If you have cilantro, wash it off in the sink. Get your little stems. Take the bottom off and use just the top where the little leaves are. And you lay it in the center. And it looks beautiful when all the water's gone. Your cilantro's in the center. And all of it has now got the flavor of it. Just from laying it on top. You don't need to put it inside with little pieces. You can just lay it on the top at the very end. That's it. And it's going to give it a hint of cilantro. Okay, I'm going to start getting a plate ready, guys. That's it. We're done. That's it. Everybody, you made a Mexican meal tonight.
It does smell good.
Yeah, I know it smells good. I'm like, man, it's Evan doesn't smell it.
Sullivan said, I wish I could smell it.
Aww.
It is good, man.
It does smell good. That's why I said I have it.
Awesome.
Smells like your abuelita made dinner tonight for y'all. All right, guys. I'm not
Pixie
gonna.
Girl's coming over.
Pixie Girl, you know that you've always welcome here.
Headstones
Always.
and Headlines says hello.
Oh my God, I got one of the big namers in here. Hello.
Looks so good.
Hello, Headstones. I was just looking at your video just before I got on here. That's funny.
One of these times we're gonna have to get together and cook for somebody.
Well, we were almost gonna go to my sub's wedding. She's my beautiful sub. She's a good friend of mine. Okay, guys, I'm gonna start plating
you
up.
can cook like her. You just gotta watch the videos.
You
to tell you exactly what to
do.
do.
Cook like me, Mama. Everybody can cook
She
like
just
me.
kind of went through how to do the rice just now too.
The rice is at the beginning. I started browning it.
Excellent Mexican rice.
I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for everybody who's in here. You guys don't realize it. I mean, you guys could be anywhere, and you guys are giving me 30 minutes or what, 35 minutes, and we just made picadillo and arroz, y'all. We made picadillo and arroz that fast. I mean, you guys could be anywhere, and you guys okay? So don't tell me. I mean, one of my mods said her son was coming home, and she wanted to make a Mexican night. I walked her through how to make something, and she made that for her son, and they loved it. I said, I didn't do it, you did it. All I did was give you the recipe. I kind of walked her through the enchilada sauce. She did it herself. I love you guys trying it. Try it. If you guys need help, Raging Cajun said, Mitten, I think I did this. Well, how do I fix it? We fixed hers, what she had done wrong, and she was able to still use it. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to start plating up, y'all. And then we'll make a little. These are still warm, or I mean, maybe not warm. This was just before I got on the live. What? See, they're a little different than when you buy a package. When you buy it from a package, they peel, and you got to warm them up. From here, they're still warm in the middle, you guys. And they're still soft. Look at how soft they are. Look at that. All right. Y'all, this meal, the rice was probably, I think it was $1 for the pack that we bought, and I only used about 1 cup of it. I used 3 large potatoes. Oh, was it 2? Two large and 1 medium potato, and then that much meatloaf. I mean, meat, chopped meat. What is that called? I don't know.
What?
Chopped beef?
For what?
The beef. A half a pound of meat, whatever it is.
Ground chuck.
Ground beef. Yeah.
Ground chuck.
Okay, so let's plate up. Thank you, Milltown. Thank you, Milltown. I appreciate everybody liking it, sharing it, subbing up, becoming a member, being able to send us something on Cash App, PayPal, anything that you're able to do. We find it as a blessing. I truly find it as a blessing that you guys even stopped in. So there's that. I love that you guys give us.
Kels says the tortillas are beauties.
Kels is in? Betty Boo? My baby Kels. Thank you for coming, Mama. Thank you, Kels. Okay, do you want on a plate? Or let's get the big plate, Daddy.
Blue plate.
The
A big
big-
one?
yeah.
You want a big one?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's okay. Thank you.
There you go.
I love you. All right. If I had beans, I'd put beans right there. So let's pretend there's beans on here. Right, baby?
Yes, ma'am. You got it, baby.
My spoons. I think it's important to put the juice. If you are using paper plates, don't use it. That's up to you.
Forgotten Whisperers.
Wispy!
I love you.
No, you.
We love you, honey.
We love you, Mama. Here's your arroz. Becoming a member, being able to send us something on Cash App, PayPal. Let me show you the finished rice. Ooh, it's hot. Hot. Finished rice. Remember, forks.
Hey, Pixie girl. Maybe
Fork,
we'll do
fork.
something for the members.
Why is she coming? Oh.
For members, because she wants to improve her tortillas or
Oh,
tortillas.
girl, just we'll talk, and I'll just walk you through it.
Yeah.
We'll talk, and I'll just do it to you. I'll do it for you, and we'll do it on one day. We get a hold of each other. We have you guys are always welcome to email me, subs and members. Yes, the members get extra little treats. We do one-on-one cooking with them. But I mean, everybody's welcome to it. Everybody just get a hold of me. All right, Daddy, let's do it.
Yeah.
And you guys, the more you move around, let me show you. The more you move around you can use serrano. You don't have to use I use pickled. It is going to taste like a pickled jalapeno versus a real fresh jalapeno. See how you move it around? a little bit of the papas makes it a little bit more thicker versus, you know what I mean? If you want it to be more of a consistency of a gravy, you're mixing the papas in there. That's what does it. The papas break down and they become part of your gravy. There's a sauce right here. You know what I mean? I put more. Oh shoot! I didn't even season it after. I hope it tastes good. I forgot to taste it.
Taste, always taste.
Sorry, guys. I forgot to taste it. I added more water. Darn it. Okay. I do need a little more water. I could have just put salt on my plate, you guys. Hello.
It's good.
Joe's gonna get mad at me and tell me to stop putting salt.
Why? No.
Does it look okay?
Looks fantastic.
You didn't see it just now. I just dumped what I had on my plate back into the pan.
Did you?
I'm like, oh, I could have just put
You
the
didn't see
seasonings on
that?
my plate. No, I added water at the end.
Uh-huh.
And then I just told them, don't forget, you have to season it if you add more water.
Yep. Practice
See it
what you
bubbling up
preach there,
here, you
woman.
guys? Can you guys see towards the back? It's bubbling up right there. That's a good sign.
That's
So
good.
then you just grab this and just kind of move it around. And you don't have to add more. I like it
Okay.
to add when I'm
taste
giving it to Joe. I want it to have a little
I'm
bit
supposed
of
to tink.
when you're picking up your tortilla, because this is what you're going to do. You're going to grab it like this, and you're going to pull it, and you're going to scoop it up. And you'll be like, man, I don't feel like I went to Mexico. Okay, baby, it's picoso.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Okay, jalapenos, you don't
Muy
have to do.
picoso, man.
You can just do the papas and the meat. Okay, hamburger and the potatoes. You can put squash, corn, carrots. My ex-mother-in-law used to put mushrooms in it, green beans in it. All right, we're
We
ready.
like it just the way you make it, Mama.
Who said that?
I did.
Aw, Daddy, stop it.
I love it. Colin.
Colin's in.
Colin, hi, Mint Mama.
How you doing, Colin? Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Colin.
I always get excited
This is
when I
Mint
see your
Papa
name,
coming at
Colin.
you.
I get excited when I see your name. Okay, I get anxiety. All right, guys,
Okay, well, we're gonna tink.
we're doing it. I'm
You
sorry,
want
Joe. I'm sorry. Y'all get your
Boy,
forks
this
ready.
boy is hungry.
See, this is enough for me and Joe. That's why I put so little beef. This is enough for me and Joe. Joe will probably have the plate we're tinking, and then I'll get some, and we'll have some tomorrow for leftovers. That's all we eat. It makes no sense to waste all the food
Are
and
we,
make a big one to have it.
are we Mexicanizing it?
Yes.
With the torn tortilla.
We're going to tortilla it. Okay.
You pop that down like you're shifting gears.
What?
The camera. It's like.
Shut up. Okay.
All right.
You want it? You good?
I'll share with you. Boom.
All right, here we go. Spoon. This is the Mexican way. You
Yeah.
put a little here, in here. Okay, and you get this little. Oh, baby, here.
You got one?
I'll take the fork.
Oh my lord.
Okay, you grab your tortilla, and you use these two to hold it, and you're gonna hold it up like that.
Oops.
So like the tortilla, you pinching it is holding the tortilla together.
Oh yeah.
Okay, tink,
Tink.
tink, tink.
Mmm.
Mm.
Oh my god. Oh, good. That's so good. I didn't get any rice. What's wrong with me?
That's
Mm.
good.
Rice only. Mmm.
It tastes
Your
nice.
rice is like the best, man.
I've been making it for 30 years, you guys. Everybody.
She makes good rice. I've had rice at the quinceañeras and the funerals and the weddings, and
Out of the kitchen.
you got the
Out.
the three ladies that always make the food.
The Guadalupanas?
Your moms.
Oh,
You are way better than all of them combined.
he's kidding. Whiskey, I love you.
I am not kidding.
But that's it, guys. 35, 40 minutes, you're going to be eating like you were, like you went over to your grandma's house or you went over to your mom's house and she
if
made
you
dinner.
My wife's rice, like she makes it,
I mean, but I've been cooking since I was like
if you do it,
13 or 14 years old.
you will not be dissatisfied. That is the bomb. Her rice is excellent every time.
That's good.
Yeah. Goes without saying.
It's very good. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. Too
Thank you for
enthusiastic.
becoming a member, Pixie. Y'all put bacon up in here.
Mmm.
Thank you, Pix. I love you, Mama.
Bacon, bacon, bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. It's bacon.
Thank you, guys. You guys are absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Please email me any questions. This was a beautiful subs request, and it made me more than happy to bless her. Anybody, I love that. One, I love that I had everything. And 2,
Ooh, Cajun sounds good too.
I love the fact that it's something that more than one people have been wanting to know, and we did it. We made it. I want any questions like mine didn't, my rice didn't this, or
Thanks, Headstones.
thank you, Headstones.
Said yum, enjoy.
When Rajan called or texted me, she's like, "Man, it looks like this." We must have been FaceTiming. She goes, "It looks like
It is
this."
so good.
And I said, "You put too much tomato sauce." And she said, that's
Love
what
you
I
too,
did.
Kels.
So I love that I could tell what it was right when I looked at it. You guys be blessed. It's Sunday night. I started doing them a little earlier because on Wednesdays and Sundays, obviously, there's another one that we go to, and I don't want to miss it. And I never want to feel rushed with you guys.
Welcome, Denise R.
Who?
Denise R.
Welcome, Denise.
I think
How come I don't see Denise?
So Grateful says welcome.
Bootsy,
So
Denise,
I didn't
Kels,
see your name.
Bootsy girl.
But
Let's
it's
see,
probably in there
Marissa,
somewhere.
Dizzy, Kels,
Denise R. There it is. Oh, she got the gifted membership.
Oh, good. Oh, someone bought a gifted membership.
Yeah, she got the gifted one. The Denise R.
Aw, yay.
She got it.
I didn't even see who bought the gift so I can tell them thank you. You don't know who bought it so I can tell them thank you?
Pixie.
No, she became a member.
No, welcome. Oh, she did. Well, somebody got a gifted one, and it was her. It was, I don't know who bought it. Oh, there's one. There it is.
Milltown. Thank you, Milltown. You'll always be buying the membership.
I didn't go far enough back.
Thank you, Milltown.
Sorry.
Everybody be blessed. It's Sunday. Hug your dog. Hug your hubby. Hug your kids.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Grateful.
Please, you guys. Never. Thank you, Kels. Never feel like you have to be in our life. I promise you, I will not take it personally. I would take it more personally that you missed out on family time just to come to my life. Truthfully, in my heart of hearts.
Absolutely.
Please.
You guys are awesome, man.
Your kids, your hubby, there's people in your life that are, I promise you, more important than me. I love that I have time with you guys. But my most important thing is sharing the joys of my family time. And if I have family time, y'all deserve family time. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Cash App is up above.
You have a great day, too, Dizzy's.
Didn't it, y'all? Dizzy, thank you. Have a great time. I thought I pinned it, but I'm not pinned it. Anyways, y'all.
Night, Grateful.
Colin, thank you for popping in. Grateful.
Thanks again, Pixie Girl.
I'm so excited to see your name on there. My Whiskey and Pixie Girl in the same live. Stop it now.
I like that little dabbing guy.
Stop it. I love you guys. I absolutely. You guys don't even know how much more my life.
See you later, Marissa.
Marissa, adios, mamacita. I feel like I've been talking to you all day.
Have a great night, Milltown.
Good night, guys. Good night. Hug your families. They're more than we ever even realize how much. They're our kids, our hubs, our dogs. You know, we are blessed to be in their life.
Yeah.
So let's make use of it, y'all. Have a good night. Oh wait, let's get the babies.
The babies, come on, girls.
That hug's for me, Pixie Girl.
Come on, girls.
That hug's for me.
Okay, come here. Over here.
Okay, we're gonna just do one quickie for the gratefuls in the audience because I know my grateful loves my.
Sit down. Come here. Sit down. She's all excited. Say.
Can we give them a tortilla because they're Mexican? What do you say? I love you. Gentle.
Be gentle, guys. Sit down.
Sit. Gentle. Baby, stop. You see?
Who's getting it?
Gentle. Bailey would never push for it. Gentle. Good girl.
She's so.
All right. That's it, girls.
That's our needy one.
She's our needy one. I love you all. I love them, and I love that grateful. Always asking about my babies. They're my life, you guys. We named our first level of the girls.
Yeah, the
They're all
girls.
my babies.
These are the girls. If anybody's wondering why it's called the girls, it's because of these two
And we
girls
call
right
them the
here.
girls.
These are the girls.
Yeah. This morning, Joe had to go get dog food, and Bailey literally laid by her dog, and laid there just scared, like she's so dramatic. Okay, guys, we love you guys. Eat